Welcome, grammar adventurers. Your quest starts right now. We're gonna conquer the rules of language and get you all powered up for your big exam. So, are you ready? Okay, so every hero has to face a great challenge, right? Well, this grammar exam, that's yours. But hey, don't even worry. By the time we finish this quest, you are gonna have all the tools you need to be totally victorious. Awesome! Let's gear up and dive into our adventure. The first challenge is just ahead.
All right, here we are, level 1, the capital city. In this land of, these huge towering letters, we're going to unlock the power of the mighty capital letter. Check these out, your capital letter power-ups. Think of them like your essential toolkit. You're going to use these to start sentences off strong, to name specific people and places, and to make titles and dates really pop. And you have to remember, the pronoun I is always a VIP. It gets a capital letter every single time. I mean, just look at the difference. On the left, that sentence is kind of dim, like a flickering candle. But on the right, with the right capitals, it shines super bright, like a lighthouse guiding the way. Now that is the power of capitalization. Let's go. On to level 2, the Fortress of Sentences. Our mission in here is to learn the secret blueprint for building these indestructible sentences that, actually make perfect sense. So, every single strong sentence is built with these 3 keys. It's essential. You need a subject, that's who or what the sentence is about, and a verb, which is the action. And the words, they have to be in an order that makes sense, and you gotta finish it off with the right end mark. It's really that simple. But, watch out, adventurers. There is a monster lurking in this fortress, the dreaded run-on sentence. This beast shows up when you cram 2 whole ideas into one sentence without connecting them the right way, and it just makes your writing confusing and messy. And look, here's one right now. The game was over, the crowd refused to leave. See? It's 2 complete thoughts, but 1 monster of a sentence. So how would you tame this beast? Think about the tools you have in your grammar toolkit. We're going to come back to this one. Great job back there. Now for a trickier challenge, level 3. The comma maze. Commas can seem confusing, but they're actually your best friends. They're like little road signs in your sentences, telling the reader when to take a quick pause and showing how ideas are connected. And this compass right here, this will guide you through the whole maze. You use commas to separate things in a list, or after an opening phrase, or even to set apart extra details. And hey, look at that 3rd point. You can use a comma right before a connecting word to link 2 sentences. Does that sound familiar? And there it is, our sentence monster from before. Just by adding that 1 little comma right before the word but, we've tamed it, see? That 1 tiny comma makes the 2 ideas perfectly clear and totally connected. The monster is defeated. Okay, on to our next puzzle. In the pronoun partner puzzle, we have to make sure our pronouns, words like he, she, they, and them, match up perfectly with their partners, which are the nouns they're replacing. The golden rule for this puzzle is really simple. It's all about agreement. So if you're talking about one boy, you use he or him. If you're talking about a group of people, you use they or them. The pronoun has to match the noun it's standing in for, just like a perfect puzzle piece. It's really all about picking the right tool for the job. You've got subject pronouns like I, he, and they. They're the ones doing the action, like throwing the ball. So they come before the verb. Then you have object pronouns, like me, him, and them. They're the ones receiving the action, like catching the ball. They'll come after the verb or after a word like to or with. You did it! You made it to the final level, the bridge of conjunctions. In this final challenge, we're going to learn how to connect our ideas super smoothly using the awesome power of conjunctions. So there are 3 main types of conjunctions in your toolkit, and each one has its own special job. For today, we're going to focus on that first type, the coordinating conjunctions, because honestly, they are so useful for connecting big ideas. And I've got a secret code for you to remember the 7 most common connecting words. Fanboys. It's for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These 7 little words are your master bridge builders for connecting 2 complete sentences. And would you look at that? Remember our old friend, the sentence monster? We used but, one of the fanboys, along with a comma, and that connected our 2 ideas perfectly. The bridge is strong and the sentence is complete. Well, congratulations, grammar adventurer. Your quest is officially complete. Just look at this.
Your toolkit is packed with powerful new skills. You've totally mastered capitals, you've built strong sentences, navigated the comma maze, solved that tricky pronoun puzzle, and built bridges with conjunctions. And remember, these rules, they're not just for tests. They're basically your superpowers. They give you the power to build whole worlds with your words, to share your stories so clearly, and to tell everyone about your amazing ideas. So go out there and be a language master. You've totally got this.